right?
Yep.
And I know that for Remark, they have got a new metaverse with very cute birds. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we just integrate like crypto kitties or polka bats into Evolution Land as pets. We're actually talking to Remark to integrate their metaverse birds into Evolution Land crab continent as a pet of a puzzles to showcase the interoperability and reuse of NFTs.
Hello and welcome to Crypto Interviews. My name is Claudio and this is Cryptoshi, the channel that brings you crypto news, reviews, tutorials, and interviews with a focus on the Polkadot and Kusama ecosystems. And joining me today once again for an update is Bree from Darwinia Network. And she's going to give us the latest updates about Darwinia, what they've been up to, and also talk a little bit about Evolution Land, which is their metaverse game, because we all know metaverses is the new trend, the new hype right now. So let's see what they've got in store. Bree, welcome. I really appreciate you coming on. So first of all, if you could please quickly introduce yourself to the people that don't know who you are.
Hi everyone, this is Bree from Darwinia, and nice to get connected today, and thank you for having me. So I'm gonna share my screen to show you a brief intro of Darwinia and Evolution Land. Great. Okay, so here is our Crowdloan dashboard because Darwinia is running for this time of Polkadot's parachain auction. Let's go back to the homepage for Darwinia. Okay, so as you guys can see here, right, so Darwinia is actually a Web3 cross-chain bridge hub built on Substrate. So we're providing heterogeneous cross-chain solutions connecting different public chains like Ethereum, Polkadot, Binance Smart Chain, Tron, maybe Solana or Avalanche, more public chains coming up in the future. And some major applications of Darwinia cross-chain bridge would be DeFi, NFTs, and blockchain games. So we also develop a cross-chain game called Evolution Land. So let's look at our bridge ecosystem here. All of these projects have announced to integrate Darwinia Bridge to expand their multi-chain asset circulation and user base in their communities on different chains here. It's a very nice ecosystem growing up recently. Yeah. And for Evolution Land, it's a cross-chain game developed by Darwinia team here. So let's look at Evolution Land. So Evolution Land is actually a cross-chain game built on 26 different continents, and each continent was built on different blockchain networks, like say Ethereum, Tron, Hiko chain, Polygon, on different public chains, and we have some cross-chain gameplays. So this is just a brief intro of Darwinia and Evolution Land. So Darwinia is actually the only one GameFi or Metaverse tech project which is running for this time of parachain auction. So hopefully I'm going to share more or feed more on the Crowdloan and parachain auction in the following up conversation here. Thanks.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. Now, I do have a question. So I understand that Evolution Land is more of a blockchain game right now, and it's always been like that. But how are you really trying to get into the metaverse type of how are you going to switch from a blockchain game over to a metaverse? Like, what's the plan for Darwinia to do that?
Yeah, so I guess you guys have all watched the clip of Facebook has changed its name into Meta.
Yeah.
Right. And in the clip, it describes what is a future metaverse is going to be like. And something really important I really remembered, and I also tweet about that. It's about here, I guess I'm looking for that Twitter. The future metaverse is all about interoperability. 1 second on the Twitter here. Yeah, right. In the clip, in order to unlock the potential of the metaverse, there needs to be interoperability. And Darwinia is always tackling the problem of interoperability. And Evolution Land is actually a showcase application of how interoperability and compatibility is going to work in the GameFi project or in a metaverse project. So as I just mentioned, that Evolution Land has got 26 different continents is actually building a miniature of the future Web3 world. You know that for now, the real metaverse or real Web3 crypto world hasn't came yet. For example, for now, you can still not use your Kusama to buy NFTs on Binance Smart Chain or use Polkadot ecosystem assets to play some Binance Smart Chain blockchain games. But in Evolution Land across different continents, we support multi-chain assets and multi-chain NFTs, such as we integrated CryptoKitties and Polka Pets as pets of Evolution Land to showcase interoperability and reuse of different NFTs. And for now, we're also working with other NFT projects like My DeFi Pets on Binance Smart Chain to showcase interoperability of Evolution Land and the cross-chain technology of Darwinia. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. So at the moment, what currencies can you use within Evolution Land?
So for now, we support on different continents. You're able to use like different ecosystem assets. For now, we just opened the Polygon continent. So let me show you the farm. So you're able to use Matic, the Polygon asset on the Polygon continent in Evolution Land. Let me show you the APR.
So right now, so at the beginning, you're able to use only Ring and KTON, right?
Right.
And now you're going to add a Polygon as well.
Yeah, that's example on Polygon continent, and we're going to launch the Polkadot continent on Crab Network on Substrate. So Polkadot ecosystem assets would be supported, and then a Binance Smart Chain, so Binance Smart Chain ecosystem assets would be supported as well.
And also Kusama, if you're going to do it on Crab, right?
Right.
What about Crab Network being a parrot red? Does that affect it in any way? Because I know that you did take part in the Crowdloan to become a parachain, but unfortunately,
right. So we're going for the 5th batch of Kusama parachain auction. So Crab Network is not going for a pair thread, but a parachain of Kusama. Let me show you how to use Matic in Evolution Land. Yeah. So we're working with MyTrade on Polygon. So see here, you are able to use Ring and Matic liquidity token to put them in the green gods for DeFi yields here. So you're able to see the APR is over 300%. It's a very nice, rewards for the community. Right. And recently, actually, we also wrote an article about the crash of many blockchain games. So we talked about the importance of how to build a sustainable tokenomics for blockchain games to expand to expand the life of a blockchain game. So, have you played some blockchain games recently?
Recently, no. I played one quite a while back on the Ontology network. Yeah, during the bear market, I think it was 2019.
Okay. Yeah, so we wrote this article about how to build healthy GameFi tokenomics against crash of many P2E blockchain games recently. If you're interested, definitely you're able to walk through this article to, get more knowledge about tokenomics of blockchain.
Okay, so at the moment, because I saw that you can use liquidity pools there as well. So at the moment, can you actually can you supply liquidity between KTON and WMatic? Because I saw WMatic was there. And my question is, does that mean that KTON is also on Polygon at the moment?
For now, KTON is not supported in a DeFi farm here. Only Ring is supported to get in the liquidity port. Yeah.
Okay, so is Ring also on Polygon?
Yeah, right. Ring is also on Polygon.
Okay, okay. And is there a bridge between the Substrate version of Ring and Polygon?
I guess, yeah, there would be a bridge between the
No, but right now, is there a bridge?
We just used the bridge. We chose for this liquidity pool, and we chose to work with some some projects on Polygon with the largest liquidity here. Yeah, so on Polygon we chose to work with QuickSwap to support the version of Ring on Polygon. Yeah.
Okay, that's cool. And do you know when can we expect that to happen?
So Polygon is actually, it's not a heterogeneous chain with Ethereum. So with the experience of developing an Ethereum bridge, I guess is pretty much very soon to support other chains like Polygon and Binance Smart Chain with a similar consensus model with Ethereum. For now, our focus would be on substrate to substrate bridge. So we just launched the bridge between Crab and Darwinia. You can check that on Subscan. We successfully sent a message from Crab to Darwinia. Yeah, so we're going to, we actually have launched our substrate to substrate bridge. So in the future, if a project, it is not going for a parachain auction, but it can still get the support of Polkadot and Kusama ecosystem by integrating Darwinia substrate to substrate bridge.
Okay, no, I understand that and I appreciate it. My concern is that at the moment on exchanges, you can buy Ring and KTON with the Ethereum version. And we all know that the Ethereum fees are humongous and it's just not incentivizing users, in my opinion, to do this swap, because swapping from one blockchain to another, when it comes from Ethereum, you're talking about high fees. So my question is, why didn't Darwinia create or talk to exchanges to possibly support the substrate version of Ring, considering that substrate is going to be used quite a lot, or at least the substrate version of KTON, if possible? Like, what is the reason behind not doing it for so long and still remaining on Ethereum? That's my question. Is there some sort of blocker, or what is the reason?
Yeah, so for now, there are several ways for you to trade substrate version of rings. You're able to transfer your Ring tokens from the Darwinia mainnet to some Ethereum-based exchanges to trade them. The problem why it took so long to list the substrate version of Ring, because exchanges has a lot of development work. They have to individually develop the wallet customizedly for you for Ring. So we are like have applications for listing substrate version of Ring for exchanges, but we're still in the wait list for exchanges to finish the development work. Yeah, and then we're definitely going to launch the substrate version of Ring in exchanges.
Yeah, because I think this is the showstopper, in my opinion, at the moment. Is like, if you could facilitate this bridge in order for people to no longer have to use Ethereum, the Ethereum version, considering the high fees at the moment, which is killing people's wallets, we have to be honest, and that's why many people are probably not using Uniswap anymore, is because of this issue, right? I mean, the higher Ethereum goes, the more utility has, the higher the fees are, right? And using a bridge is a nightmare. And for Ethereum, using a bridge for anything else is fine because the fees are lower, right? What about Moonriver? Did you guys look at Moonriver by any chance? Because Moonriver is EVM compatible, so you could easily port a smart contract for Ring and for KTON over to Moonriver. And Moonriver is compatible with Kusama as well.
Yeah, right. Darwinia is actually EVM compatible as well. And we have got our own DEX called Subswap built on Crab. So we're definitely looking at launch mainnet version of a substrate version of Ring on Subswap. Yeah, Moonriver is also EVM compatible. It's also an option here, right?
Yeah, no, this is the thing, and maybe Moonbeam as well for the Polkadot. For the Polkadot side of things, especially with Ring.
Yeah, you guys can trade, Polygon version of Ring on Polygon, use QuickSwap, or trade Hiko chain version of Ring using like MyTrade. We have worked with these DeFi projects on different chains. Yeah.
Okay. So if it is possible at the moment using a DEX, then that's a good sign. It's a good sign. Okay.
Right. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine. Cool. And what other updates do we have in terms of Darwinia themselves? Like, do you have any partners at the moment lined up, or are you talking to anybody at the moment about developing on Darwinia? What is your plan? And also, what about integrations? If we could please answer that after. What are you looking to integrate with in terms of other projects, maybe other metaverses? We know that BitCountry, for example, is in the Polkadot ecosystem as well.
Right. So we just checked our bridge ecosystem, and these projects are basically going to use our Ethereum bridge to get them connected to Ethereum. But we just launched our Substrate to Substrate bridge. So we're targeting those projects which are not going for the parachain auction, or those projects would like to import from Ethereum to Polkadot. So for those projects who would like to import from Ethereum Polkadot, we would definitely recommend them to build on Crab. So we're going to have a hackathon campaigns to attract more developers to build on Crab, build applications or blockchain games on Crab. That's the first category of targeted projects. And the second one would be, because Crab is EVM compatible. And the second one is those projects which are going to use our Substrate to Substrate bridge, because bidding for a parachain slot is kind of expensive for some projects. So Substrate and Substrate bridge would provide them the connection with Polkadot and Kusama. So that's two categories of projects we're targeting to cooperate to expand our ecosystem recently. Yeah.
Okay, no, that sounds good. I think a hackathon will definitely work. At least they will bring more attention towards the project. But what about the integration? So, for example, what are you planning to integrate Evolution Land with? Like I said, with BitCountry, or with other metaverses, maybe with Remark, who's already on Substrate. Do you have any? Did you talk to them? Do you have any plans for that, or how will that work?
Right. Because I just mentioned that Evolution Land is going to launch a new continent on Crab Network, right? Yeah. And I know that for Remark, they have got a new metaverse with very cute birds. Do you know that?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we just integrate like crypto kitties or polka bats into Evolution Land as pets. We're actually talking to Remark to integrate their metaverse birds into Evolution Land Crab continent as a pet of a puzzles to showcase the interoperability and reuse of NFTs across different metaverse or blockchain games. So for one thing, it will add utilities of their metaverse bird, right? And for a second thing, it will like integrate users of both Remark and Evolution Land. Yeah, so maybe new players will come to Evolution Land to experience interoperability of NFTs in the Polkadot and Kusama ecosystem.
That sounds good. That sounds good. Thank you for that. Look forward to it. Now, I have a question with regards to the crowd loans, Darwinia Crowdloan. I know that it's running at the moment, but it's not going to take any win in this fifth auction for sure, because we already know that Clover and Infinity are battling it out. So it's looking likely that Darwinia will take part in round 2 as well, right? Now, the question is for the people that have contributed to Darwinia already, will they get their DOT back at the end of the 5th auction? And do they have to recontribute for the second round, so for auction 6? Or will these contributions remain locked for the duration of the second round as well?
The answer is no. They don't have to get their DOTs returned, because we have booked the second batch of auctions. So we're not bidding for the first batch of parachain auctions. We just opened our crowd loan. But something our contributors can surely to get is the BTC grand prize. And here we're seeing the interesting competitions here. Three pioneers are competing for the BTC grand prize, and this prize is actually a guaranteed one. No matter Darwinia is finally going to win a parachain slot or not, these 5 top contribution pioneers is going to get the BTC prize within a week on December 23rd. That's the start of the second batch of Polkadot parachain auction, and we're going to distribute the BTC prize to these contributors. So I guess it's a very stable, a very nice choice. You don't need to, seeing the competition between Clover and Infinity to see which one is going to win, or waiting for some projects with tokens unlisted to get listed, or with some vesting terms. I guess it's a very nice project, nice choice to just contribute to Darwinia Crowdloan and win the BTC prize. The space for BTC is very obvious, not like some new tokens. You don't know the future of the project or the token. So I guess winning BTC prize would be very amazing for our contributors. Yeah, but it has a time period. Yeah, time period. 1 week to go.
1 week to go.
Win BTC prize. Yeah.
Okay, so you have to be in the top 5 in order to qualify for the next week. So, for example, if I decide to contribute 6,086 DOT, that would put me in the 5th position at the moment, and I would have to remain in this position until the end of this competition, which is for 1 week, to qualify, right?
Exactly. But you have to contribute at least 10,000 DOT. Yeah.
At least 10,000.
Yeah, at least 10,000.
But why is 6,085 the 5th position then?
So he is not going to win the, contribution.
The major prize.
Yeah. So the top 3 guys are going to share the BTC prize. If there are not going to be 5 people, we have to, 3 people are going to share the BTC prize.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That makes sense. Cool. And by the way, if you want to contribute to Darwinia, you can find the link, a referral link in the description and in the pinned comment of this video. If you are interested, I would appreciate that. Okay. Yeah, I think I've covered everything. I don't know if there's anything else. Maybe if there's anything you'd like to share. Any updates, anything exciting coming up with Darwinia or Crab?
Yeah, so I may get a brief summary for our audience. The first thing for technical updates, we have launched the Substrate to Substrate bridge, and we're talking to a lot of projects to expand the bridge ecosystem. And we're going to have a hackathon on Crab. And for the Polkadot parachain auction, the BTC prize is going to close within a week. And also the referral bonus is very generous as well. You can get everything at our PL dashboard here. And second, and the third one for Evolution Land, we have gotten a lot of new PvE gameplays and scholarship with many community and new events for Christmas and airdrop for Christmas coming up. So welcome to follow our Twitter and follow the YouTube channel to get more updates, and stay tuned. Thank you.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Bree. I appreciate the updates, and hope to see you again in the future when the ecosystem evolves. Thank you for watching. And by the way, if you're new here, please make sure to subscribe to this channel. Don't forget to like the video if you enjoyed it, and drop me a comment below telling me what you think. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.